I told you this was going to happen. When John Dorsey took over this team, he should have been allowed to fire Hue Jackson. If he kept Hue Jackson on his own accord, then he should be fired himself. I knew this was going to happen. Midway through the season, we're going to fire him. A wasted year. If you would have had a new coach already installed in this team, we could have had everything set in motion. This is a wasted year. If you would have just hired Haley as your head coach and went forward, that's all you had to do. But instead, you kept this jackass who was 1-31 when you got fucking the job. I don't get it. You got him talent and he still can't coach it. It's amazing. And then he starts throwing people under the bus. You cannot have Todd Haley and Hue Jackson coexist on this team anymore. It's impossible. Now, granted, Haley's play calling has been absurdly horrendous. It's been horrible. I don't know if these guys, like Hue did it last year. When you come to a new team, you don't have the same talent your old team had. You gotta formulate your offense to fit what you have. And I think Todd Haley still thinks he has Antonio Brown, Martavius Bryant, and what's his name, Juju Smith, and Le'Veon Bell. You don't. You don't. You have to stop. You have a rookie quarterback. Hue Jackson did it last year with that retard Kaiser who couldn't read defenses. You have a rookie quarterback. You need to get everything simple and then let it go. So we'll probably fire Hue. I don't see how you can keep him. Todd Haley will take over remainder of the year. And Todd Haley made a thing in Hard Knocks. And this is what happened. He goes, I know we joke about it. This is Todd Haley. He goes, I know we joke about it, but we got to get disciplined. Now, I'm assuming Todd Haley said this to Hue Jackson. This is how it went. Off camera. We got to get more disciplined. And Hue Jackson said, yeah, well, okay. Joking around about it. That's why I said, Todd Haley said, I know we joke about it, but we got to get more discipline. See, Hue Jackson, these players do whatever the fuck they want. That shit doesn't work in winning organizations like New England. Maybe it works in Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin, but it don't work in New England where they win all the time. And it certainly ain't going to work with fucking Hue Jackson. Them players don't respect him. They don't. They respect Todd Haley and Greg Williams more than Hue Jackson. So at this juncture, you need to fire Hue Jackson and elevate Todd Haley or Greg Williams. I don't give a fuck which one it is. And move ahead. Because this is absurd. The guy is, 3-35-1. That's terrible. That's horrible. By all the chords, there's nothing there is no one in the history of work that's had a worse work record than this guy, and he still is employed. That tells you all you need to know about the joke that is the Cleveland fucking Browns. Now, they're in every game. They are in every game. But that's not enough. We need to win. And I believe the referees are conspiring. I believe they gamble against the Browns or something because these games are so close. They're calling plays that are going against Cleveland. It's weird how they're doing it, but they're doing it. There's something going on with these referees because Mayfield getting fucking air-holed and they don't call it. Mahomes gets hit in the back out of bounds yesterday, they call it. Pushed out of bounds. So you tell me what the fuck's going on. There's no way Hue Jackson can take it. There's no way. Now, he's probably in Jimmy and D's office. Now, just give me one more chance. Begging because he mind-fucked the Haslam into keeping them. That's what happened. Haslams are fucking retards. How the fuck they got money is beyond me because they are stupid in business. If I run a business and I got a guy that's fucking the worst fucking coach ever, I fire him. He should have been fired after the first year. He's fucking horrible. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Hue Jackson's still here. Todd Haley's either fired or resigns. Because he's not going to work under this clown. There was a point in Hard Knocks when you said, listen, guys. As I would say, this is my bus. And I'm going to drive it how I want. Okay? So, that's how he's a fucking... Does he know that Todd Haley ran his own... He drove his own bus. And he had a hell of a lot better record than Hue Jackson's bus driving record. I hate Hue. At first, I thought he was going to be a good coach. He's horrible. And I don't even know if he could be a good offense coordinator anymore. I really don't. He has to have extreme talent. I don't know. Todd Haley, he has a good track record, but you have to realize you don't have Juju Smith, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, and goddamn James, whatever the fuck it is. You don't have that. Ben Roethlisberger. You have a rookie fucking quarterback. And then John Dorsey. Let me say something real quick. You could have got more for Hyde. You definitely could have got more for Gordon. You fucked that whole goddamn system up. Because we had Josh Gordon right now, this team would... If Hue Jackson... I would be kind of pissed because we had Josh Gordon right now. This team would not be 2-4-1. There's no fucking way. Josh Gordon catches balls. Mayfield would have someone that would sure-handedly catch the ball and get open. So, John Dorsey, thank you very much for fucking this season up, you fucking jackass. Other than that, I don't give a fuck anymore about football. I don't. I got a new team. Kansas City Chiefs.